Do you ever have exercises that you've been given by someone to help your problem and they never work, but the person that you're dealing with is totally convinced that they should? It might not be that the exercises are wrong. It might be that there's something that needs to be done first. In today's video, I'm sharing another 5-minute metaphor that I call the tablecloth metaphor or analogy. Hi, I'm Catherine. I'm the founder and principal therapist at Leighton Sports Massage, a multi-award-winning sport and remedial massage therapy clinic in London. In this channel, I share self-care tips and information about how the body works so that you can take better care of yourself and live and enjoy your favorite activities pain-free. There is no denying that exercises are absolutely important if you're going to prevent a recurrence of a problem long term. And there are loads of fantastic exercises out there. But one of the problems that I see with my clients a lot is that they may have gone to a physio or another practitioner, gotten a series of exercises, but they just can't do them. They can't do them right, or they can't do them without causing pain, or they actually seem to make the problem worse. And it's not until we release the muscles that they feel better and they can do the exercises correctly and safely and not have a problem. Now, I saw it so often that I came up with an analogy or a metaphor for it. You can tell that I'm not totally sure the difference between a metaphor and analogy. It's like a tablecloth. If you put a tablecloth on a clean table, it protects the table from getting dirty, right? Because anything that goes on the table can be wiped off the tablecloth and the table is protected. But what if you have a table that's already dirty? What if it's got splotches of ketchup and mustard and some leftover chocolate chips from the chocolate chip pancakes that you had earlier? What happens when you put the tablecloth down on top of it and mush that in and make it all nice? You pick up the tablecloth and the table is messier because the ketchup and the mustard and the chocolate chips and whatever else was on the table before is just spread around and maybe even ground in a little bit. So that's what it's like if you do exercises without releasing the muscle tension. Usually you develop muscle tension because of an imbalance, because there's something that you're not moving correctly or that is getting overly tight because it's compensating for something. That tension is there. That tension doesn't just go away on its own. So that muscle tension needs to be released and everything kind of put back in alignment so nothing's being pulled out of alignment. And then you can do the exercises that you're supposed to do. So if you are trying to do exercises and they're not working the way that they should, and you're fairly certain that the person that you're going to knows what they're talking about and knows the right exercises, it may be that you first have to release the muscle tension out of your body. Does that ring true for you? Have you had to do exercises and they haven't helped and you haven't been able to figure out why? If that is the case, go and see a qualified sport and remedial massage therapist who can work in a structural way and get rid of the muscle tension that you're carrying. Now, I'll recap that metaphor just one more time, but before I do, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, hit the little notifications bell, and like this video so it will help other people to see it. Thank you so much, by the way. So once again, if you're doing exercises and they're not working, it may be because of the tablecloth analogy. If you have a clean table and you put a tablecloth on top of it, the table is protected from anything that you put on it. But if the table is covered with sauces and crumbs and just rubbish, and you put a tablecloth on it, it only makes the table messier. It doesn't protect the table. So that's why we always say at the clinic, you have to release the muscle tension that's been building up over years, and then do the exercises to stop the problem from building back up. If you've been doing exercises and you'd like to share in the comments what has and hasn't worked, or if you had an experience where exercises didn't work and then you went and got a massage and they did work, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Please let me know, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.